Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fox 5, the series that explores the world of Fox rehabilitation through an original list created by a Fox colleague. Today, I am joined by Fox University Relations Specialist, Crysta. Crysta, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And I'm excited to hear your Fox 5.
Of course.
Because I've seen you in action. I've been at a conference with you. So let's begin. Crysta, what is your Fox 5?
All right. So my Fox 5 is 5 ways to prepare yourself for either a conference or career fair.
Oh, okay. Should I also take notes?
Could this apply to me? From you.
No. Well, we were at a conference together.
Yes.
Are we talking more students or anyone?
So what I deal with primarily is going to career fairs for students, but I do think this kind of correlates with both. It's the way to make yourself memorable, I think, in front of kind of that face-to-face interaction when you have multiple different companies there.
I'm gonna take notes on this one. So Crysta, what is number 1?
So I think number 1 is finding out who is actually going to be in attendance. So that means company-wise. Also, I think knowing when the event is happening, where the event is too, kind of doing that like preliminary research so that you're showing up with a few minutes to kind of get yourself together and be ready for the companies that you're about to interact with. Knowing about the setting, the population, you don't need to know all of what's happening. That's the reason why we're meeting with you. But I think it helps you choose and kind of know how to navigate the fair or conference that you're at, where to start and kind of where to meander afterwards.
A little recon.
Yeah, exactly.
You bump into someone, you're like, oh, like I didn't know you were going to be here. And then you blast them. Yeah, then you know everything you're going to say to them. All right,
exactly.
So Crysta, what is number 2 on your Fox 5?
So number 2 is networking while you're there. So not every company is going to have exactly what you're looking for per se, but I do think it's important that you get to know everyone that's there. You never know what's going to happen down the line, or maybe your niche is going to change and what you're interested in. So just getting to know everybody that's there, going to each of the booths, and even just kind of grabbing that like 1 or 2 like line or pitch that they have for the company is important to see.
Solid Fox 5 so far. And we're only through 2. So Crysta, what's number 3 on your list?
Okay, so number 3, I think, is one of my favorites, is bringing that energy and being memorable. You don't need to be the most unique or coolest person ever, but just being able to match someone's energy and just show that you actually want to be there and ask those questions of, so why are you a part of this company, is so important. And that's what kind of makes me stick with some of the students, is that I notice that they're actually interested in talking to me and getting to know about Fox or the company per se that they're talking to.
And you can feel it right off the bat.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think just, being there and actually like showing that you're paying attention, active listening, and have questions prepared, you're already like ahead of so many of the students.
Yeah, excitement and enthusiasm are contagious.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely permeates throughout the room.
So that brings us to number 4. Crysta, what is number 4 on your Fox 5?
So I know a lot of people travel in groups, right? When they go to different of the booths, they'll all be together and they kind of want to hear everything all at once. I think one of the most important things is it's okay to deviate from your group. If you want to spend time and be an individual and ask those questions that have not been asked, or that maybe they have not talked about mentorship or talked about student clinical experiences, it's okay to stay back and ask those questions, or even to grab a business card, because you want to make sure that you're getting those questions answered.
I would pay money to see you at a conference, tap someone on the back and say, hey, it's okay if you break free from your pack. It's a good thing.
It's okay. Feel comfortable. It's totally fine. I'm here to help you. That's what my job is.
And then, Crysta, that brings us to number 5 on your Fox 5.
So I think number 5 is one that even I'm kind of I don't really do all the time, but it's follow up. I think when you really meet somebody that you love or the company that matches your mission, it's so important to be like, hey, it was so great meeting you, or bringing your resume and making sure that they know that you are interested in being communicated with after the fair or conference that you're at is very important.
That is a great number 5. Because a lot of times I'll go hard. And
Mhm.
then after a conference or something, I'm like, I'm almost too tired to follow up. But that follow
Exactly.
up is important.
Yep. And it's okay if it's not done within like the first 10 minutes afterwards. I always give it a 24 to 48 hours of, hey, it was nice meeting you. Here's my contact info. That way, when you kind of recover from all of that facade of happiness and
Mm-hmm.
energy, you're
Mm-hmm.
able to then be like, it was really, really nice meeting you. I align with your values and I align with your company's mission. I'd love to talk further.
All right. So if you see Crysta at a conference, follow her top 5 or follow her
Yes.
Fox 5.
Yes. Yeah. Excited to meet you
All
all.
right. So for Crysta Duryea, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see Yins later.